For a long time, society banished gamers as nerds. Now more than ever, popular actors, athletes, and artists are smashing the stereotypes. This year, the NBA gave competitive gamers respect by creating the first ever NBA 2K League. And Drake broke the streaming records not just with his music, but when he faced off against Twitch streamer Ninja for a Fortnite battle watched by hundreds of thousands of people all around the globe. Like always, when hip-hop adds its touch, the cool factor of any culture increases exponentially. Today, unapologetic gaming enthusiasts will expand on the relationship between gaming, hip-hop, and social media. This is Complex Conversations. Collision Course, exploring the intersection of gaming and culture with your host, DJ Akademiks.
I don't know about you guys, I'm an avid gamer. And to be honest, it's been a really interesting last year and a half for me. How gaming has influenced your favorite rappers, their rollout plan, rappers who aren't afraid of saying that they're gamers. And I figured, why not have a conversation about it? So I brought a couple people out. I got YB in the mirror. It's good, bro? Coolin', man, coolin'. Okay, we also have YB and Almighty J. My guy, what's poppin', my bro? What's poppin'? Also, we also have YB and CORDAE. What's good, my dude? How you doing, bro?
Chillin', bro.
And of course, I don't know if you guys know, but if you play NBA 2K, we got one of the guys behind all the madness, my man, Michael Howard. What up, bro?
Nah.
What's good, bro?
What's good, bro?
And you know what? We figured, why not bring one of the OGs who I just figured out that he is into gaming. I got my man, of course, the legend, Trick Daddy. What's good, man? What's good? It feels like gaming is mainstream now. And when I mean mainstream, people didn't think gaming was cool, but now it seems cool to do, right?
Yep, when I first started, it was probably the original 2K. That's when I first started playing. So me and my dad used to actually play back and forth every day. He used to kick my ass, bro. He'd always kill me by 60, 70 points. And then until I started working on 2K, yeah.
You shitty, then.
Yeah. 70 points, nigga? Yo, but once I started working on 2K, I haven't taken an L ever since, you know what I mean? So
yeah, you know the cheat codes.
Talk your shit. Yo, but with that competitive nature though, you find that in rappers, athletes, a bunch of different people who play games, who do sports, it's in everybody, but for certain individuals, especially yourselves, I'm sure when y'all was rapping, sometimes you're trying to take out the other dude, yo, I want to kill this verse. That's how I am on the sticks, you know what I'm saying? When I'm playing NBA 2K, Street Fighter, whatever, I'm trying to kill the other dude, for real.
There's been talks about in Fortnite they have these dances, and I think that's that cross section that we're even here to talk about. Fortnite will take a popular dance that Block Boy created, the shoot dance, or they'll take another dance, the Millie Rock, and they'll put it in their game. And to be honest, that's the thing that kind of drives a lot of revenue behind it.
Yeah.
How do y'all feel about when gaming almost, they recognize that they're in pop culture and they use culture, whether it's pop culture, just hip hop culture, to their advantage?
Even with the Block Boy dance shit, I hear a lot of people be when they do it, they be the Fortnite dance, that's the Fortnite dance. But it's not, it's Block Boy JB shit. But I feel they don't give enough credit,
I think, and you're right, I think they should. Is there a way to pad the dance? Could you own the rights to a dance?
Yeah, if you create something, I feel you should be able to do something with it, you know what I mean, patent it, something. But honestly, I think with gaming in today's day and age, you guys were just saying it, right? It's all intertwined, right? Hip hop, music, gaming. So it makes sense to put these dances in the game. I do agree though that I think somewhere down the line, people need to bring their dances to the game. Or they, for instance, when we put 21 Savage in 2K, we had to come up with an agreement with him to put his scan in the game, put music in the game, things like that. So I think honestly, if I'm a young rapper like y'all, I would be approaching these, gaming companies with ideas and with deals. So you're starting to help create the game. You know what I'm saying? They're not just taking and using stuff. That's just my personal opinion, but that's what I would recommend,
And I think that's understanding and really loving the culture though, right? Because 2K, which you're one of the developers on, you guys do a great job of knowing that what really makes 2K pop is, people like 2K, but all the cultural influencers, the rappers, the athletes themselves, they played. So it's two ways to look at it. Be yo, y'all gonna talk about it regardless. Let's just monetize it, or bring him in. Like, for example, like if to the YBN homies, like, yo, if y'all popularized something, right? And then somebody just took it for their game and never gave y'all no credit, would y'all feel a certain type of way?
Hell yeah.
I sue him.
You sue him?
Yeah, period.
But at the same time, like, I feel like if you popularize something, you gotta like patent it though.
Yeah.
Because if you don't patent it, then anybody can do whatever they want with it. Yeah.
Which is a little hard though, right? Because you gotta imagine when Block Boy probably came up with that in Memphis, like he's not thinking of the biggest
I gotta
game.
patent this, bro.
Right?
Next step. Yeah.
So like, I mean, does it make you look at like certain titles or whatever? Like the new games now, if they don't rock with the people in the culture who
They lame then.
Yeah.
Yeah, they lame then. But what you have to do when you young and you making money and you having fun, you got all the hoes, you really think it's all fun and games until the money start getting harder to make. Then you like, damn, I should have did this, I should have did this. So you got to get the right people around you.
Facts.
And you got to capitalize on everything possible around you. Then and make sure you pay your taxes, cause y'all be fucked up like me.
Gotcha.
They kicked me out of bankruptcy court again. I'm like,
I thought Florida ain't got no taxes.
Florida, yeah, we got taxes, shit.
That's what I always heard about it.
It's like I never had nothing. I went to prison in 9th grade, got out, went back to prison within 60 days. As I got out, I didn't have nothing. I made my first $1 million after 2 years out of prison. I looked out for everybody who looked out for me.
Yeah.
I put down on the house, bought me a car. That shit was gone. Then they come back 4 years later and say, you owe us from 4 years ago, which was 400-something thousand, that done turned into 4 million because they penalized you
Over all them years.
every day, every 24 hours.
Yeah. That's crazy.
So basically, you gotta get your business right with all that.
Hey, fuck
Then
all
they tell
that.
you, in order to do this, you have to file your taxes on time and pay your back taxes. Okay. So as you filing your taxes and you paying your back taxes, you got to make sure them numbers add up. Y'all got to make all the money you can make. And when you get people to do your taxes, you got to file for your clothes, the cleaners, your food, everything.
Yeah, Xbox and PlayStation, all that.
All that. Yeah. You got to, I'm telling you, and keep your receipts in case you get audited.
That's a lot of
Why
receipts,
you
bro.
remind these young men about their business, especially when it comes to this, right? You know a lot of things in music, and you know, right? A lot of things in music people look as, now don't think about the business and don't think about the money behind it. It's free promo.
Right.
So for example, say 2K use one of CORDAE's song and be like, yeah, it's on the soundtrack, you know what I mean? It's promo for you, you get me?
That's a big thing for me though, is that like I do see that in a lot of other games, and I'm not here to name other games and talk bad about them, but I'll say for 2K at least,
Live.
like
NBA Live.
Yo,
Yeah,
I'll say
I
for
do that
2K, for 2K, I'll say that like I really like reaching out to artists and just figuring out like what are your ideas, like what would you like to do? How can I help get your name, you know, bigger through like helping you get your ideas out into 2K? Because you might, you know, some rappers will be like, yo, I just want to be on the court. I just want to be courtside. But it's like, what about story mode? Like maybe you could be a character in story mode. Maybe you can like create a chapter in story mode, like things like that. You know what I mean?
That's dope.
So,
that's why y'all are like always like flourishing. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? And just keeping a step up every year.
Like we
So
want,
it's
like
dope.
again, a big thing for me is I want to help people. I don't want to just like use ideas and just be like,
for
all
sure.
right, like he was saying, like not pay for tour buses or sponsor a show backstage, sending games, consoles, whatever.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
Yeah.
Now you see like Drake, he's playing with Ninja, like they're playing Fortnite. You see rappers, they want to link up with gamers, which I'm not gonna lie, like, shoot, they try to give y'all some flack on it sometimes online for it, but like, it feels like that's the future, unless I'm tripping.
Bro, everybody play the fucking game, bro.
Everybody,
Literally everybody.
nigga. Nigga, I've been playing the game since I was young. Like, what the fuck?
Bro, if you go like the
Bad
barbershop
about
and
it.
shit, TV, niggas on the game. Like you go.
No, but that was y'all life. Now it feels like a
Yeah.
strategy. Like niggas is doing it because like, yo, this is the way to get to an audience and increase your audience.
Hell yeah.
Like, did you feel like you were ahead of the game when you
did
were
it
doing
already.
it? Like, even though you were a kid, like you're 13.
That was the way we came up, so everybody from the game already know us.
What do you play now?
I be on Grand Theft Auto San Andreas on the computer. I be
Oh,
on,
still?
That's
I be
a
on
classic,
PC,
bro.
nigga. They got servers and all that where you can role play and all that cool shit.
Do you ever play like old school games? Like who was talking about like Donkey Kong? Like my man Trick
Fuck
backstage.
nah, nigga,
Nah,
don't take
why
it back
not?
that far.
Let me
Hell
tell
nah,
y'all, if
we-
y'all
Pac-Man,
play,
no?
if y'all play Donkey Kong, Galaga,
We already
Miss
played that.
Pac-Man,
Anybody
if you
know those
played
joints?
Well,
okay, we got some people.
How do y'all know all them fucking buttons and moves?
I don't know.
Like, I'm a fucking go crazy. Y'all doing
Jay
all
look
this
like he
and
know
all
every
this
cheat
and
off
I
the top.
can't. I'm gonna play the regular shit when all you gotta do is wait till the nigga in front of you get out so you can play next.
Actually, for me, like, just kind of growing up through the 90s too, like, when I was younger, we'd go to, like, the corner store, me and my cousins, we'd play Street Fighter. And so, like, you know, you got the cabinet there, right? Like, you gotta step up, put your quarters up, and like, yo, I'll just take an L real quick. Then my cousin's up there for like an hour, so I gotta just sit there.
Damn,
so
how
it
old
kind
you
of,
is?
yeah, bro, like that's how it used to be back in the day.
How old are you?
Yeah, I'm 32.
Damn, you old as hell. I'm like our age or something. That's why I'm like quarters in a fucking video game.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, like games is different
Take
now,
your
bro.
turn, right? And if you're not good, like you're off there in a second.
Yeah, now you just online, bro.
That
You
was
take
our
an L,
hangout, the game room. Like, that's where we met our girls.
Yep, facts.
The game room, like, you had to be in the game room.
The arcade.
That nigga put $2 in there, and that nigga good, you might well go home. You ain't never played.
Nah, but that's interesting, right? Like even, so if that's where, say the chicks is at, right? That's where the people who gonna have the advantage is at if they're good at that, right? You see now, like popular gamers and streamers, like there's a dude like for Fortnite, he says he make $500,000 a month.
Crazy.
You feel me?
Huh?
They be girls on Xbox.
I gotta put you on game, bro. You make
$500,000 a month streaming, playing Fortnite.
Yeah.
Bro, but you really not gonna get no. Bro, you think you gonna get a girl because you good at Pac-Man? What the fuck?
Hold on.
No, it's not about being good at Pac-Man.
It's not Pac-Man.
All the girls was there too.
That was just
the
to kick
girls
it.
know that's where the niggas was at.
Yeah, they were there kicking it.
It was once upon a time, the girls went where the niggas at. Now the niggas go where the girls at, the strip club.
And that's just
but they
natural,
used
too.
to come to us.
Yeah.
Like, I guess what I'm asking everyone now is like, I don't think before like the last like 3 years, like being really good at a game now makes you a celebrity, which it is, right? And I don't know if CORDAE want to weigh in on that, but like, how do you feel about that? Do you feel like
shit? It's just another like way for people to get rich. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
the beautiful thing called the internet. There's so many ways to make money and being a millennial. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't mad at it. I fucks with it.
Well, I think now it's become mainstream. But you know, people still look down at it. Like, for example, like this is a new discussion too, right? You know, they got this whole thing, it's called esports. Am I now an athlete? Like, I'm really good. Like, I'm good at Fortnite or playing 2K or Madden. Am I athlete?
No.
Athlete? Nah? Some people say yes.
But they categorize them.
The SB can recognize them.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the #1 player in the world.
Just like the 2K shit, they got the esports league.
E-League, yeah.
And
Like the rakes and
them
shit.
niggas, like, I think they like pay for them to live and all kind of shit.
Yeah, they got like a
it's
mansion and everything.
Damn.
They got a big ass mansion and everything. Like every
chill
team.
on this rap shit.
Like
That's
just
what I'm
the
saying,
game.
bro. It's real out here.
Mike, explain a little bit more about like esports and 2K, like how you guys view it.
I'll say this. I'll say, like for gamers, right? For esports at least, like I consider playing video games. Like I compare that to like a race car driver, like Lewis Hamilton or something, right? Like he's not out there hooping, he's not playing football, but like he's got to figure out how he can focus for 24 hours straight, driving like 190, 200 miles an hour, right? So for gamers, like you really have to focus on beating the other person through a game, but like you were making a joke earlier, pressing all these buttons, you have to keep that attention level so high. So I don't know how you know, like you can't do it.
Does that make you an
unless
athlete,
you train. You got to train 8 hours more than sometimes 16 hours. Like
A mental athlete.
yeah.
Okay.
You got to really work on that. You know what I mean?
Say all three of y'all, or could even Trick got a new song, right? And you want some promotion for it, right? One avenue could be like, all right, let me see if I could get on Akademiks Instagram. Another could be like, of course, y'all gonna do your own thing, right? Another avenue could be like, yo, let me see if Shiggy or whoever make a skit or dance, whatever around it. But do you see like even with this opening up, like for example, there was this huge little disagreement, I'll call it. Juice WRLD, like these streaming dudes, they love playing his music. The label don't understand that though, right? So they start playing his music in front of 40,000 people. They're playing the game too, but the music's in the background. They strike the channel, shut it down. Now, if you really think about it, a label, you can't pay for 40,000 people to be listening to an artist that you sign.
Yeah, cause it's like a lot of people like that be playing the game and shit. Even like little kids, like they don't be on Instagram and they don't be on like Twitter and stuff like that to see it.
There's other people that do other things.
Yeah.
Like you said now, even Facebook and Instagram, let's say if I did a post and I had one of y'all songs in the background.
And you do what
they
you
gonna
normally
take my
do.
post down.
Oh yeah, that's
That's how that label shit
Live.
is. I put one of my songs in a video and the label took that shit down.
I still be on
They
like
took
my
your own
shit.
song down?
They took the
Who'd
whole,
you bark on for that?
They took the whole video down.
You probably had to make a call like, yo, y'all crazy.
Yeah, they end up putting it back up, but like it's just like I think it's like some automatic shit that automatically take it down.
But even like so, I would just add, I would say for like NBA 2K, we have 2K TV.
Yeah.
The host with Rachel, right? So Travis, when we started working with him for 2K, that was like one of the first things he called and asked for. He was like, yo, I want to take over NBA 2K TV. Like, how do I do that? And so I started thinking, I'm like, that's a really cool idea because, you know, we could use that platform to like, you know, advertise new music or do like an interview or something like that. But it's just like a new avenue through the game that like, you know, record labels haven't really figured out yet.
Labels are usually very slow on what promotion is. Like, for instance, I used to play GTA, and I'm like, man, I should have a radio station on here like that. I feel like that's more impactful than being on traditional radio, because everybody I want to reach, they're playing that game. Like, if you get a chance to curate like the soundtrack of whatever game that you likely feel like your audience likes, you could kind of almost tailor what they're gonna listen to, including yourself, right?
I'd be happy as hell.
Yeah, but that, see, like, my question to y'all, though, is, like, why are you guys not calling them? Why are you guys not like, yo, put me in the game, like, this is my idea? Because then they'll be like,
Rockstar.
That's like what Travis did. Travis, bro, he straight up called it. Yeah, he straight up called us and was like, yo, put me in the game. And we're like, all right. Like, that's the first time we had that.
Is that easy? It wasn't that easy.
I'm still
I mean, it wasn't that easy.
It's Travis Scott. Travis Scott can do that.
But at that time, though, his album wasn't out, right? And nothing had been out for like 2 years. So it was like, the company was just like, yo, we don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're trying to get, you know, certain other individuals that everyone talks about, you know what I mean? So at that time, it was looked at a different way, but as soon as, you know, he let us listen to some new stuff, it was like, yo, this is the move. So, but that's what I recommend to you guys, just call these gaming companies, bro. Be like, I got an idea, like, put me in the game, like, this is what I think I could do for you guys. I actually got a question for y'all. Does anybody, like, rap or is an artist or anything? All right, so just some advice, like, if you're trying to put your music into a video game, just make sure that you have like edits and you have like, you know, like a good team behind you to make sure the music's clean. Cause that's mainly what I do at 2K is like receive all the music and curate the playlist. So I would just recommend, you know, getting rid of profanity and not having like crazy themes in there. But yeah, I mean, bro, same thing like I was telling these guys, like send your music to these gaming companies so then they'll actually find you and use your stuff. Honestly, with 2K, like this guy, you know, you can email me, so michael.howard@2K, and then you could basically just tell me what type of music you make, you know, give me a little example of the type of situations your music would play in, and then I could just like review it and check it out. But yeah, go to like gaming events, you know what I'm saying? Like meet these developers and just kind of like show them what you do. And I feel like that's gonna help you grow because again, gaming is a new platform for music. So use that platform. Like don't look at it as just like an entertainment piece where you're on the couch playing it. Like actually use these platforms before labels start really figuring it out. And then it's like, all right, now you gotta go through them to get in the game, so.
But anyway, I do want to thank you guys for coming out. But I do want to thank you guys for coming here. I wish we could take some questions. But yeah, appreciate it so much, all right?